Siman Kuf Chaf Sif Dalad. Lechatchila, a person should know the count of the sfira before he makes the bracha. If he makes the bracha and he does not know the count of the sfira, and he just relies on him hearing what other people are counting, that he will count that same number, then b'di'evet it's okay. But lechatchila, a person should know the count of the sfira before he makes the bracha. Now also, if let's say a person has in mind that, let's say he thinks that tonight is the night he's going to count 4, and he makes the bracha with the intention that he's counting night the day 4, and then after he makes the bracha, he realizes that it's really not, the sphere is not really 4, the sphere is really 5. So in that situation, it's okay. He could switch and count the sphera as day 5, even though his intention when he made the bracha was on day 4. Now, same thing if a person actually counts the wrong day. So if, let's say, the person makes the bracha, he thinks it's day 4, he says day 4, and then right away afterwards he realizes, wait, it's not day 4, it's day 5. If he catches himself immediately, then he can just automatically just change the sphera and count 5. But if he is mafsik a little bit between the 4 until he realizes that it's really day 5, at that point it's too late, and he would have to repeat the bracha and say the correct sphera. Sif Hey. Sif Hey talks about there were certain piyutim that people used to say on Yom Tif by Ma'ariv time. So on any regular Yom Tif, this piyut was said, it's called Ma'aravis. That's what the piyut was called. And if it's the first night, they'd have one specific piyut to say. The second night, they would say a different piyut. Now, if the first night falls out on Shabbos, then they would not say any piyutim at all. So when it comes normally on a regular Yom Tif, if let's say the first night of Yom Tif is Shabbos, then the second night, and you would not say the piyut, then the second night, you should say the first night's piyut and continue that way. However, says the Kitzur Shulchan Aruch, that is only by every other Yom Tif, but on Pesach, the second night, you will not, if let's say the first night of Yom Tov was Shabbos, you would not go back to say the first night's piyut, you would say the second night's piyut, and that is because the second night's piyut deals with the harvesting of the Omer, which was done the second night of Pesach, and that we want to reference in the tefillah of the second night of Pesach for Ma'ariv.